boxing to this day. Jeez. I don't know what it is.
There we go. Yo,
What's up, bro?
champ.
What are you telling me?
Nah, man. Hey, what's your name? What's your club?
My name's Hashim. I box out of Fisher ABC in Bermondsey. Yeah.
So what you saying, man? London champion?
Yeah, man, come on. Yeah, man.
What are you saying? We both lost at the same stage, though, yeah? Semi-finalists, yeah?
It sounds good, but I just want
Yeah,
to add on to that, you know what I mean?
yeah, definitely, man.
It was good though. It was good memories.
So how was your season going? Like after the championships, what were you up to?
Um, it was probably, I had a fight in March, but I was a bit injured, and then I had to reschedule the fight. I was fighting some guy in early April, and I was looking forward to that. And I was gonna be in, I think, the Birmingham Box Cup. I'm not sure which one it was. One in Midlands.
Yeah, East
And
Midlands. Yeah.
I was looking forward to that, and then um, this coronavirus thing, it just got in the way, and then it just got cancelled.
Yeah, man, it's mad. So how long you been boxing?
Yeah, I started boxing in 2016. That was
You
when I
trying to
first.
control the afro, yeah?
Well, you see my hairline. If I say my hairline, if I say my hair, it's not. Yeah,
Yeah, so how long you been boxing?
yeah. I started boxing in 2016. So when I was around 16, first year college. I always enjoyed boxing from before that when I was 14, 13, but I was never thought I would be a boxer. Like, I liked fighting, like I used to fight a lot, but it was something that I'll get nervous a lot about, and I wouldn't think I would fight someone in the ring. So it was a shock when I first started boxing. But after a few couple sessions, I'm telling you, the first time I ever sparred, I got beaten up so bad. I got beaten up so badly. I told my parent, like, I don't know if this is for me, and then my mom was like, "Come on, man, like, like, you need to go back and start training." And after that, I just kept improving. And the guy that used to beat me up in the gym, I think like 4 or 5 months later, I was beating him up. So it was great.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
it,
a long
man.
journey. There was a long journey, like a lot of bumpy roads on the way to boxing. There was a lot of things that happened at different clubs I was at. I left one of my clubs. The first club I left was Nemesis in Erith. It was a very good club. They had this similar style to the club I'm at, Fisher. Boxing move, good footwork, be defensive. It was a good club. That's where I learned my fundamentals from. But the next club I went to, it wasn't the same philosophy. There's a lot of guys who were sparring every day, like sparring wars. A lot of guys
Mm.
getting beaten up, black eyes. The sparring wasn't the best. We was hardly training, just running. It was basically more of a fitness club. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So then after a while, I was like, I need to go to a club that will suit me, because at the time I didn't have no amateur fights, and I was turning 18. I was like, I don't have any amateur fights. I've been boxing for 2 years now. Like, what am I gonna do? And the club I was at before, they weren't paying me no mind. You know what I mean? They wasn't trying to get me out. There was guys who were joining the club that were boxing before me. That was just a red light, like it was alerting me to leave. So then after that, I left. I joined Fisher. After a few sessions, my coach liked how I boxed, and then after a while, he just got me medical, and I just told him I want to fight. Like, I've just been boxing for so long, and I just felt a little bit demotivated because I wasn't getting the fights I wanted. But after a while, I think maybe 4 to 5 months, I saw the improvement. I saw that he was really look after me. He was trying to get me fights, and then after that, 2019, zero fights, and then as soon as it turned February, I just had the rest of history. I just had so many fights on my way, and then I picked up the London title, and I went to the national semi. So it's been a good year last year, but I just want to build onto it. It's good being a London champion, but I just have more aspirations. You know what I mean? Me and you, we know we're above that level. We just need to push on and become national champions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no, I feel you definitely, man. So you looking to jump back in the developments next September if everything goes all right?
100%, 100%. Like, I'm there to win the whole thing. You know what I mean? This time,
Yeah,
I'm gonna win the whole thing. I was unlucky last time. No excuses. The better man won, but because of the gum shield and because of
yeah. Gum
that,
shot is a madness. Your gum shot didn't want to be there, blood.
every fight. Do you remember every fight came out? but I was so ignorant. I thought, let me just get to the final, win it, and then I'll get a new one. But my coach kept telling me, get one new one, get a new one, get a new one. I wasn't listening. But it's cool though. Is a lesson learned. I learned my lesson. I got a new one, and everything's good. No excuses this time, and I'm just ready for whenever the championship, September, October, November, whenever it is. I'm more hungry than now because I know this coronavirus it stopped a lot of things, and it's not a good time at the moment. You know what I mean? There's a lot of deaths, a lot of people who are losing their loved ones. It could be worse for everyone, but it's just we just need to stay at home, train at home, and listen to the guidelines because it could be worse if we're going out and doing other silly nonsense stuff. So yeah.
So what are you doing to stay fit?
You know what? I'm just doing. I'm taking it light now. I'm not running like 20 miles or something. You know what I mean? I'm just running here and there. I'm more doing exercise at home, building my core, building my strength. My coach told me to do a lot of leg work, a lot of calisthenics to build my body a bit up and become a bit stronger. So that's what I'm looking at doing more. And yeah, that's mainly just doing a lot of dips, push-ups, a lot of core ab workouts. Just a lot of things at home. I have a little bike at home, a steady bike, so I go in there for like 20 to 25 minutes, go hard on there as well. So all that stuff I'm doing now is good.
So because you're really tall and rangy for your weight, do you think if you're gonna be doing all those like body weight exercises, you may move up a division?
Not really, because I'm a natural at my weight. It's a lot of people think I struggle. I'm draining myself to make my weight, but I'm only 3-4 kilos above my weight, and that's when I'm like I'm not fully in camp. Like I'm not fully training as hard. So when I'm in camp, I'm only 2 kilos over my weight, and then I can lose that, just get down the weight. So if I do those exercises, it helps my core, but because I'm a natural at my weight. I don't put on so much weight, so I don't think I will gain a lot of muscle mass and a lot of things at the moment. But I don't look to bodybuild. A lot of people when I was young, I used to think, oh, I need to get big arms and big legs, but it's not
Yeah, it's
natural.
not for everyone, is it? Trust me, it's not for us.
There's a lot of guys who came to my gym who are way bigger than me, who have muscles, and these guys are huge. But once they get after the third, fourth round, and I can see they're tiring, they just don't want to be in the ring. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not. But obviously, in the future, maybe when I turn pro, I have to eventually move up because it's hard to stay at this weight forever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, hopefully in the future, I'm gonna move up in weight. But as of now, I'm happy with my weight. I'm content. I don't struggle to make weight. I'm just happy. Yeah, you know what I
So
mean?
you've always liked boxing, haven't you? Like
Yeah.
your boxing knowledge is crazy. I remember like when I first started this page, you were like one of the first people that followed me, and we used to have boxing talks. But my knowledge just weren't near yours. Used to bring up fights, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I have to go on YouTube and like search stuff. Even I think we was in I think it was in a live. It was in Dylan White's live yesterday or something, or the day before. And then I see you just started throwing up certain fights, and I was like, "Raw man, this guy just knows too much." When I see your name comment on anyone's post, like,
You
I'm
know,
like,
sometimes I'm like when I see these posts and they're putting up fights that just don't make sense. Like these guys like comparing this and this, and then this guy's much more better, but they just forget the memory in it. So I just like remind a lot of people. And yeah, I just love the sport, man. Um, since I started watching boxing, I've just been obsessed, man. I've just been watching a lot of fights. I've just gaining my knowledge, being a boxing fan. Yeah, man. I'm just like, you gotta do this. You know what I mean? Because you want to know, you want to better your craft, and these are the things I do. I watch a lot of fighters. A lot of people like to watch these current fighters now. I like to fight. I like to watch Sugar Leonard, Mike McCallum, James Toney, Bernard Hopkins, Terry Norris. I can name hundreds. You know what I mean? I just like watching old school fighters, and those things help me as well because there's little things that people don't see. I see like them shifting weight, controlling people's arm, being a bit aggressive and dirty in the inside.
yeah,
Little tricks, you know what I mean? Tricks of the trade. Yeah,
like Duran
yeah. The
up
inside.
close. What he used to do, those little,
Bro, you know in boxing you gotta learn a lot of things. You gotta learn how to find the inside. You gotta learn how to find the outside. not particularly switch, because some people are like Floyd. He switched early in his career, but he doesn't really switch. You can box out both ways. You know what I mean? You can be southpaw, just a southpaw. You can be orthodox. But for me, I just like adding more things, not to make it complicated. Because for me, a lot of people when they watch me, they say this and this, but I know I do the basics very well. I just throw 1-2s, left hook, step back. Just it looks good, but it's just simple. It's just simple stuff.
Yeah.
You as well. The way you box, like you in and out as a sample. Then you throw the left hand, and then you turn the backhand and the hook, and then you spin off. Like it's just, you know what I mean.
Yeah, the simple as you say. You're not trying to overcomplicate it. Take your time. Like, I don't know, man. As you say, like, a lot of people will criticize like our styles because we don't throw enough shots. But then it's like,
Yeah.
I call that gambling. Like, if I'm just there, just trading, like, one of us can get caught and go down. Why do I want to take that risk? I want you to earn your victory against me. Like, if you're gonna beat me, you have to earn it. I'm not gonna give you a free shot by being reckless. Nah. You gotta be good if you're gonna beat me in it. Like, if I'm on job and you're on job and you beat me, then yeah, do you know what? You earn it in it. But other than that, like, I'm not trying to give no knockouts, no cheap wins. Like, you got to earn that, man. I'm not gonna stand there and let you just take me out like that.
Yeah, and I remember when I had my first knockout as an amateur. I remember it's my second fight. I just took this guy out easily, like. But the thing is, in my head, I was like, "Rah, I stopped this guy." Like, I was throwing big punches. And my next fight, I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna knock this guy out. I can't let this guy go the distance." But I was looking for the knockout shot so much. The dumbest thing is, you see sometimes when you look for shots, you always throw wide shots. Wide,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Those stuff, they can see it coming from a mile away. So when my coach said, "Look, see what I mean? You're looking for the shot too much. You just gotta time it." And then when I had a couple more fights, and then I was looking for the right shot, and then I was just getting counts every time. These guys were getting counts, because I'm looking for the right shot. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
keeping it simple.
Yeah, man. It's just in amateur boxing is the style, in and out boxing, 1-2s. A lot of guys love throwing a lot of punches, but it's a lot of slaps, and you don't really get points, because I'm starting to learn the amateur game. Like, I remember when I used to slap a bit, and my coach would say those stuff won't get you points. You know what I mean? You gotta throw
Mm.
knuckle and throw straight shots more. You know what I mean? That's why
That's why a
when
lot of people think they get robbed when they don't because they're not throwing it right.
yeah. And what's the point of throwing 100 punches and landing 10 or 20? Like, you got to be calculated and be smarter than your opponent. If you're smarter than your opponent and you're landing the better shots, it's about being smarter, not fighting harder. You know what I mean? That's what Floyd and
Mm.
a lot of people do. So it's all about maintaining distance, landing the shots and getting out. Don't stay there. Obviously, when you get your opponent hurt or he's weakening, you can step to him, pick your hands up, catch shots, roll, work on them. You know what I mean? But in amateurs, it's not all about body shots and fighting up close. You know what I mean? It's about landing your shots and moving away.
Yeah,
You know,
clean shots. Boom,
clean shot,
boom, out. Boom, boom, out.
mainly straight shots. Obviously,
Yeah.
hooks are alright, but straight shots get you wins all the time. You know what I mean? That's what I work on in the gym. Straight shot. Even the hooks, turn it like that. You know what I mean? Like the way
Yeah,
you,
so they're seeing the knuckle part.
yeah. All of that. Exactly. That's what I got to work on in the gym. Yeah. You too as well. You do the same thing as well. Them long left hooks with the knuckles. Yeah. So
Mm.
that's what we got to work on.
No, definitely, man. It was good speaking to you, man.
100%. Man.
Yeah. Hey, what was I gonna say before you go? Who's your favorite boxer of all time?
Currently, my favorite is Terence Crawford, but all time, marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Jeez.
You see that guy? Like, the guy's an animal, man. He just fights. He just. I was watching the Hearns fight. Not Hearns. I was watching the Leonard fight the other day, and in the first couple of rounds, Leonard was schooling him. Like, he was just landing all this, but he just systematically closed the distance and broke him down and start wearing him down. And there's something that he used to do that not a lot of fighters do. Do you see when he throws a jab? Sometimes he jumps into the jab, like just like
Yeah.
springs off the jab, like stuff like that. It's just, the guy's an animal, man. That's why he's my favorite.
I love the way he was able to change stance within
Yes,
the combo. Like, he'll be going one way,
yeah,
and then because someone's moved there, he just instantly come straight, and then he's in southpaw. You move that way, he's in orthodox. It's not like a lot of people you see now. They'll be fighting in their stance, like I'm southpaw right now. Then you see them turn.
Yeah.
Like he just done it effortlessly. He's doing one way, hit you, and then all of a sudden he's going that way, and you're like, oh wait, now he's right-handed. Now he's left-handed. It's like, how do you fight against that?
Bro, he's one of the rare guys who can literally switch. Like a lot of guys switch for 10 seconds, but he can fight both ways. Did you watch the John Mugabe fight? If you watched that fight.
No, I didn't watch that. Making me look bad again.
No, not even.
Should have inboxed me, man. What's wrong with you?
No. But literally, this guy was a punch. Like he had 26 fights, 26 knockouts, and then the way the Hagler beat him up, like the guy was never the same. But the guy he fights, the guy's an animal, man. That's why he's my favorite. What about you? Who's your favorite fighter?
My favorite, well, it's Mayweather, man. Like,
I like Pretty Boy.
Huh?
Pretty Boy Floyd. I like watching these fights as well. Yeah.
Do you know what? I liked all of it. Like when he started early, when he was Pretty Boy, when he turned into Money. Like, I just like how composed he was. Like no matter what was coming at him, he was so composed. He took away your best weapon, and like as I say to a lot of people, like in boxing, anyone can get knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
You can fight someone, they knock you out, and then you would want a rematch. Like you could be beating someone, they knock you out. Oh, I want a rematch. Cool. It was a lucky punch, whatever. But people aren't asking for rematches when you get outclassed. So
100%.
So I'm just like, do you know what? He's beating people so convincingly. They don't want a rematch, and that's how boxing should be. Like a lot of people don't respect how good he is until you get in the ring yourself. Like we're amateur boxers,
Yeah.
and other amateur boxers are hitting us. He's making professional world champions miss for fun. Yeah, like nah. He's
You know what the craziest thing? The way he beat Canelo, like he literally won every single round. And look what's
it's crazy.
And look what Canelo's done now in his career. It just makes his win better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Guys like that, like it's crazy.
Also, Rigondel's my guy as well. I love Rigo. I don't like the way he's changed his style recently. Obviously, he's at the end of his career. He's trying to make money. He's trying to stand and trade. You're the master boxer. Like,
yeah. The good thing is he like in his last fight, he wasn't listening to the crowd, and he stood there in the first round. I was like, what's he doing? And then after a while, he just boxed the guy. Because the thing about Rigo is the guy, even though he's kind of old now, but he's still got his legs. A lot of people, he's still got his legs, and he doesn't look like he's. You see how when guys get older, their body gets a bit weaker, like they're not as strong.
He just looks chiseled the whole time.
Yeah, and he stays at his weight as well. He's not a big guy, you know what I mean? So I want to see him fight Nui. A lot of guys think Nui's gonna knock him out, but I'm telling you, that's the dangerous fight. Because look at Danair. Nui struggled with Danair, and look what Brigadal did to Danair.
Yeah.
5 years before Danair as well. So like Brigadal is up there as well.
And that's the thing, Rigondeaux won't be reckless either if he fights him. Like he'll do what he needs to do, get the victory.
But I'll pick a Nui because like the guy, like at the moment he can't be stopped at the moment at these weights. But it'll be a good fight. Man. It'll be a good fight, 100%.
All right then, bro. Let them know one more time where they can find you if you want them to find you.
My at is Hashim.boxer, and that's my Instagram, and Unify29, UNIFY 29 is my Snapchat. So I'll be on both of them. So you guys check me out. And
all right then, bro.
I'm out Reekz. If you guys want to know your latest boxing or amateur box is about Reekz. He's the #1 guy, 100%.
Thank you, man. You've been there from the start, bruv, man. Respect, yeah?
There to the end as well, man.
All right, bless up, man.
Bless.
Cool.